Day 12. The fish sleep for about 12 hours, which isn't a joke. A lot of them went to bed around midnight last night, and by noon they were still sleeping, to the point where Jet had to actually physically come upstairs and start waking them up because they've been sleeping all day. Jet makes an announcement that Bam is coming back to the fish tank today. The failed bit about Daniel being his assistant gets brought up.
Get it across to Daniel that he needs to take being his assistant seriously. Can you guys talk to him? Respectfully, gently.
How he supposed to be an assistant? Like, give him food and shit?
What, he wasn't even here when
No, he wasn't.
Bam was here. Bam Margera.
The jackass guy?
Yeah.
That's pretty tight.
Freddy unironically thinks that him and Bam are going to be friends outside of the tank.
He's my best friend
Doing
now.
my light bullying trick, but I keep falling back
Where's the
into
middle
it.
log?
Keep falling back into
I'll probably
it.
stop drinking too if I hang out with him.
Freddy then wants to learn how to drop in so he can impress his new BFF. Jerry gives out some skating advice.
But if I get knee pads and elbow pads and a helmet, I'm gonna just keep going until I go up on top of the ramp and I'll be good to go.
Yo, just get like some bed sheets and tie it on your elbows and shit.
And then we have our newest freeloader being added to the tank. The return of the Piss Witch, the Blood Games veteran, the Season 1 runner-up, Letty.
Yo, we should have the TMs on. It's a sitcom. Are they TMs? Are they TMs?
Oh wait, I'm supposed to let them know.
As Letty's introducing herself to the tank and tells him that the SpongeBob subreddit has temporarily been shut down because of all the controversy he keeps bringing up.
I saw the posts on Reddit and they were like, why the f you guys talk about this random guy named Ari?
If I thought that was real, I would have left by now.
Why?
Alright.
Because I...
Yo, you want people to talk about you, dog?
Not like
That means you
that.
famous and shit.
Not like that.
The mods shut down all posting because of you. They were like, we have to approve every post.
Well, I believe that this is all a gaslight operation, and if I were to accept what you're saying is true, I would have a major crash out and probably leave the show, so I'm not going to accept it.
Wait,
Really?
why? That bad. It was kind of funny.
You famous, dog. You famous.
Yeah, I think that person, Pinky Tunes, thought it was funny.
No, I don't, we don't want to harass her.
Her?
I think it's her.
No, Aria, they deadass did.
There was us.
She's being serious. R/SpongeBob is on lockdown because of you.
Come around.
Okay, sweet.
It is open now, but this actually is true. The SpongeBob subreddit at one point did get locked down because everyone was in there posting about Aria and his controversy, with most of the people not understanding who Aria was or what the controversy was. So it was just Fish Tank fans in there, to be fair. When it happened, I actually was planning to mention that, but it completely slipped my mind until right now. She then convinces the boys to stop being pussies and learn how to drop in on the skateboard ramp.
Can you do
That's
it?
sexual assault.
Nah, drunk out of ramp? Hell no, I'ma bust my ass.
I like your strategy.
Are you pussy?
I could try.
Yeah, try.
Bust my ass for you?
Yes.
Ari says he'll do it for a fish buck.
I'll do it for your fish buck.
Okay.
Yes! You don't want me that.
So he goes up there and he's immediately nervous. After about 8 minutes, he's still at the top of the ramp.
Aria, don't do that. You're gonna bust your ass. Just don't do it.
Wait!
Make
That's not real. That's not real.
Ben then comes up to try and give him more tips. Aria then tries to negotiate with Letty, which actually goes swimmingly.
Okay, if I do this, I want the fish buck, but I also want a hug and a kiss on the cheek from you.
Is that a deal?
Yeah.
And then at 3:02 p.m., 22 minutes after him climbing up the top of the ramp, he finally does it.
Okay.
Yes.
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 Hell yeah! I didn't land on my head, I landed on my head. You good, Bob. Good shit, man. Get that snoot.
Dan, who is the only boy in the house who hasn't tried dropping in, is feeling emasculated, so he goes next. Letty tries it out, and the only person who hasn't tried it is Ellie.
Can't do it.
I did it, come on.
I don't know.
She touched
Letty then asks Daniel to go to confessional with her, where she pretty instantly just gets inside his brain and starts puppeteering him, getting him to admit some wild things.
You made these holes for fun?
Yeah. I drank like a bit and I don't know,
That's so cool.
oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, do you have like underlying rage?
Underlying rage, a bit, I guess. I don't know, define that for me.
Like there's like a current of rage flowing through you that like is under like every action you do because you're like, oh.
Some actions maybe, but not like doing this. I don't feel like anger in me just talking to you. Yesterday, they kind of made me like staff or something like that. It wasn't because I was staff, but I had these clothes on. I was like, I look good. I look very good. I felt so confident. I felt so happy at that time. I was like, I look hot. I mean, maybe I'm not, but I was like, I look good in this. But
Like the fish tank merch?
yeah, no, it was the merch. It was the clothes, the staff wear. Like, they just gave me some.
Okay, so you just have to wear nice clothes and you'll feel confident? What kind of clothes are like the coolest to you that you could wear?
I want to say that's not gonna help me, but I usually just like minimalist stuff. Just.
But if you wear like a leather jacket and like, I don't know, like some jeans and like a white shirt and like a cowboy hat? What about a cowboy hat? Could that boost your confidence?
With Angelina, she was, and then I found out, and then like I could hear like she just like changed her whole attitude. I was like creepy, this and that towards her. After like I stole her candy.
Oh, she said you're creepy. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Were you being a creep towards Angie? Like, okay, did you ever fantasize about Angie naked in your head?
No.
You did! You did!
Well, you honestly can't get. Honestly, I'm not like, I don't have like sex drive in here, honestly, because I feel so tense.
Okay, but did you think about like, what did you think about like having sex with her like in the butt or like?
No, I didn't.
Did you think about her showering?
I didn't think about the showering. No, I didn't know. The only like weird thought, I just kind of wanted to hold it when I just cuddle a bit.
Just cuddling.
REA crashes the party.
I did say before that I would marry a human version of Pinkie Pie, and I will stick to that position.
Like, Pinkie Pie's 12 years old.
Bam makes his return for the second day in a row on Fish Tank. They have a challenge for $1,000 or 10 fish bucks where they have to paint Freddy, who's posing in his underwear on the bed. Aria, in the most Jewish thing he's done the entire season, asks Bam Margera for money.
Is Bam eligible for the prize?
No.
Damn.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask you for a favor if you won, but you're not going to win, so.
What was the favor you were going to ask?
I was going to tell him about how Angelina stole $900 from me. I was going to ask if I could have.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Aria.
$900 from his. Look, he's famous. He has regular work. I'm unemployed.
Okay.
Gold Striker then arrives for the first time in a couple of days with that crippled guy you see on social media, Ricky something. Shoutouts to him, I suppose.
Take this, Aria. Take it, Aria.
No.
No.
Put me down.
He said no.
Put me the fuck down.
Aria, put him down. Don't touch him.
Drop me.
Aria.
Drop me.
Gently. Put him down gently. Put him down gently.
Put him down gently.
Back up, Aria. Get off.
Doing your ass.
Aria, back up. Put it on the couch. Aria, back up. This up.
Put me down. Put me down.
God damn it. Put him on the couch, you idiot.
Dude,
You okay?
I'm such a fan. I wish.
God damn it.
Come back to the
I appreciate it.
What else? Hey, how you doing?
Ricky takes his clothes off and Ellie is nominated to be his slave.
Yes, I can,
But
but
Ellie, can you
it's
clean
going to
that
take
up
a
and
little
help
while.
him?
Yeah, okay,
Follow him around and help him.
Okay. Awesome.
Ricky, by the way, this is your personal slave.
The Sticker Mule CEO arrives with the mule sauce man in the back. REA tries to make it awkward with the mule sauce man. Funniest part of this bit is his cap keeps hitting the mic.
I have a question for the mule sauce guy.
one's Freddy.
Hey, is that bottle of mule sauce your persona? What?
The mule sauce question wasn't part of the corporate scripted bit.
Is your persona a bottle of mule sauce? No? Okay.
Mule sauce guy is mute.
Can the mule sauce talk?
The sauce tastes so good he can't speak.
Then they have a competition to wrestle the mule sauce man.
I mean, I could.
You wanna fight? You wanna fight?
Stay with the head up.
Yeah, you wanna stunt to me? Bitch, I'm a pain telling you. No! He's running away!
He lost his cap and an arm. His cap and an arm.
Mine now. No.
Ari is trying to learn how to become more retarded, just like his hero Ricky, who he's been starstruck over since he arrived.
Taking on a new form here.
There you go. It's on the knees. On the knees.
A conical,
Faster. That's something I can throw in.
strangely a conical ass. Moving excruciatingly slowly.
It hurts!
Ricky throwing socks at Arya to trip him up. I don't think he even needs to. I think Arya's going so slowly.
This is bad time, Mr. Mule Sauce.
You have to deal with the mule sauce obstacle.
Come on!
This is like an amusement park for Arya. A racist amusement park.
It is.
That's 1 minute.
Well, I thought it would take 2 minutes, so this is actually pretty good.
Clock is ticking, Arya. Dig deep. I know you're hamming it up right now. Are you going slow on purpose?
No, it actually hurts.
Okay.
It's time to judge the paintings. Daniel didn't do one because he didn't feel like it. Classic Daniel.
Hold Bam's painting then.
Okay.
You didn't do a painting?
Nah, I got nothing on me here. Why didn't you participate?
You didn't do the painting?
No, I got nothing on me.
There's nothing in there?
Yeah, just nothing.
This is empty.
Yeah.
All right.
They're all great.
Damn.
I mean, that would be the one I would pick on the wall, but I mean, detail-wise, I'm going right there.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Right
Cute.
Everybody clap for Letty. Daniel, clap for that Letty now.
Then they have another physical competition with the mule sauce man. Who could tackle him the best?
Get him!
That's a good one.
Come on. Stop whatever that is.
So do I jump onto him or do I push him or?
You hit him and you try to push him into the mattress there.
Okay.
Good God. Amazing tackle.
Was that actually good or was that?
No, it was bad. All right, Durex, you want to do it?
Yeah.
And then comes a moment they've been teasing all day, which is like a pretty bummer note, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, spoilers here. They give a State of the Union style address, which they're calling State of the Fish Tank.
Season 3, as you know, had some hiccups. We found ourselves in an RV in Vegas with bad internet connection. Did people think we were doing that on purpose? That was like an intentional thing?
I think so.
There was like a planned. It was not a planned thing.
Yeah.
It was in response to the show blowing up in the form of being run out of town and getting into potential legal problems with the town that we were in. And we thought that the best way to run it would be to turn it into a bit and try to make it part of the show and not let you guys know what was going on. And I think that was a mistake. So this time around, we are going to let you guys know what's happening. And what's happening is we are currently in trouble.
We're in trouble.
We're in trouble. No, we're getting some serious heat from the town. They're talking about their criminal charges.
Yeah, days away.
Days away from criminal charges here. Spooky stuff, gang. So we're bringing you into the fold here and letting you know what's happening. The bottom line is You guys paid for 42 days of a show. We are going to give you that. We're committed to this. We're ready to go to jail. We're ready for whatever. But we're going to give you 42 days of your show. It's not going to stop. The only difference is this time around we're telling you what's happening as it's happening.
Also, we do not plan to take it into an RV this time.
Yeah, that was a tactical error. We will be at a McDonald's ball pit.
We learned. I think you guys were right when you said, like, damn, I wish they would just tell us what's happening. That's a huge part of the story. I think you guys deserve to know. I mean, you guys are emotionally invested watching these people live. It feels like you live in this house, and I don't think we should not let you know what's going on. The situation is we've been ignoring, maybe not ignoring, we've been complying with the little punitive type fine warnings and notices, but now it is time to go to jail.
Yeah.
And so now things are quite serious. We want to let you know that things are likely about to change, okay? We would like to aim for 0 downtime. There may be a point where during a transitionary period, everybody in here is in a big box or something, and it's one stream or whatever, and the show will probably suck for a day. We're not doing that to torture you. We're doing that because that's the only way we can survive. We are not going to stop, and work is already going for the next part.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
The big box.
The super box.
It's just, you're not going to believe the box that you guys are going to get. It's amazing.
The ceiling height on that box.
The specs on this thing, I checked them myself. It's freaking incredible. It's pretty incredible what you can do with boxes nowadays, filled with people.
I think the audience would be, they probably still wouldn't watch it because it was a show, but the audience would be less mad at us if we just told them, hey, we're getting chased out of town. Yeah. That's why we're in an RV.
But minimal downtime. We do have a plan in place for how to pick up and continue, and we're going to see it through the end. You guys ready to keep going?
Yes.
Are you guys going to stay no matter what happens?
Yes.
Well, if it's criminal, then I might have to go back to Australia. That's the only thing.
It's on us, not you.
Oh, okay. That's
You guys are fine.
Yeah.
What's the
Okay.
charge?
You guys actually, what are the charges?
Won't get into it. Can't say, but it
Care to
is,
comment,
it is
Daniel?
at the criminal level now. Jerry might know. Jerry spent time in the can.
Did you really?
Yeah, I still works back
Oh, this is Jerry. Is
Um,
that character or is that Seth?
That's Jared.
Stuff.
Okay.
For real, do you guys want to see this shit through?
Yes.
And work on the
Yeah.
show?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not gonna give up. I'm not giving up.
Daniel, care to comment?
No, I have nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Daniel speaks for everybody when he says that we will never give up and we will always keep fighting for you. From Daniel's mouth to your ears.
Also, we are down to go to jail, but it would probably be like day 38, 39.
Day 12 is not the time to pick a fight with Johnny Law.
Yeah, that's for
day 38.
Yeah, about day 38 is what I'm predicting for that.
That's
part.
for when you're ready. Well, that's for day 38.
Day 38.
That's not for day 12.
All right, so that's the situation. We just want to let you guys know that things are going to get rocky briefly while we readjust, but it's not stopping. You guys paid for a show, you're going to get a show. Please support us. We actually do need it. It's kind
You
of scary.
can help this situation. Buy a ball.
A ball.
These things, you get red, you get green, you get blue. I think we have yellow.
We do have yellow and orange.
And orange. The variety of balls is crazy.
Lots of balls.
We're not selling balls anymore, but buy a TTS, buy some, hey, you can buy some Stoics and get rich in terms that aren't related to money, that are not financial, a part of a game where you cannot financially benefit from them, but you can get Reich.
You can get Reich.
You can get Reich with Stoics.
I think the Marcat was reacting to the state of the fish tank thing on Twitter. They thought we were ending the show. So
Crashing, look at that.
Everybody started dumping. The Marcat stays strong. It's a forever bull.
Yeah.
That's basically it. We need your support. Get a season pass. Get a We don't ask for much. Just have fun with the show, watch it, show your friends.
Buy me a beer.
And buy Freddy a beer. Yeah, it's the best way you can keep the show alive. That's it. We're not gonna stop. Are you guys down?
We're down.
Yes.
Are we going in an RV?
No.
Are we leaving the house?
You're going in a box.
That's
Where's
okay.
that?
It's
We get shipped there?
You're gonna be shipped somewhere. Yes.
Overnight.
We're gonna get shipped overnight?
Yes.
In a buck?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the means of transportation?
That's the twist.
You will not know.
The twist is
Helicopter?
You will only see a box. You will only see the inside of a box.
Okay. Is it a helicopter?
You'll be in one garage. It's not a helicopter. When you wake up, you'll be in another garage.
Okay.
that leads to a helicopter bay.
Okay.
I'm down.
That's really scary.
You're gonna be in a helicopter?
It's so
Are you
scary
scared?
already.
I'm gonna do it, but I am scared.
Nothing good happens
I'll
if
protect
you're
you.
not scared. Okay?
You have to live at the edge of your fear, Arya. Go to that rally.
Arya,
Demonstrate.
drop in.
Drop in. Go to
Drop
the
in.
rally. You know? Fuck it.
Additionally, thank you guys for keeping us informed. Thank you guys.
We're not going to jail with you.
Okay, yeah, no, you can, but will you bail us out?
Probably would pay the bail, but you know. Probably we would pay the bail.
Yeah, thank you to Sticker Mule for riding with us. We're crazy.
Been a blast.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank
Been
you
a lot
guys.
of fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you, Bam. Where's Bam
On the
at?
State of the Union, can we get a group photo?
Yeah, let's do a
Get a
group
group
photo.
photo. Who wants to do the photo?
Let's take a group photo.
Bang.
Group photo time. What about Gripper?
So that's it. State of the show up in the air. Probably getting at least till the end of this season. There might be no videos from me for a couple of days. I'm not sure. Truthfully, I don't know if this is real. It's always impossible to tell with these people. I mean, it seems sincere, but I mean, this is also a show that is about gaslighting the fans. I saw 2 police reports floating around on Twitter. Initially, I thought both of these were fake. There's quite a few spelling mistakes in one of them. But then I actually managed to find the body cam footage. Shout out to SlackerBlue on YouTube. I'm sure there's much more going on behind the scenes that we still don't know about, but these 2 incidents definitely played a part into their whole legal issues, I'm sure. The cops constantly being called on them for various reasons. So I'll just play the body cam from the 2 instances for you right here.
How you doing? Good. Just so you know, my body cam's recording, okay? So people are calling that you're creating a disturbance in the neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. They said
Guy
you
in a
were-
red or something? I was just running laps and shadow boxing. But
okay. Are you alright?
Yeah. Why, did they say I was under the influence or something?
Yeah.
Jeez. Unbelievable. I'm perfectly sober.
Alright. Are you part of this?
Yeah.
Are you like in the show?
Yeah.
Alright. 32.
Right on time.
Calling parties confirming that it's definitely from the house.
Alright.
Saw him come out of the house.
Just try to keep it down, alright?
Sure.
Alright, thank you. You too. Alright, he's just working out, and like I said, there's employee of the show here as well. They check out. He's not under the influence of any drugs, I'll be that one.
Receiver.
Hey. Yeah, hanging in there, hanging in. Need to do it, but gotta do it. So I just need.
Were you one of the officers that we met before?
No. Yeah,
I have the person you need to speak to.
yeah, just want to hear. Just say, you okay with this entertainment purposes? Yep, okay, and then I'm out of here. That's it. So.
Well, I'll leave you be with her and you talk to her after whatever you need to know.
No problem, yeah, man. I don't want to make her anything crazy than it needs to be.
Then let's clear out Rachel. This is Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Hi,
nice to meet you,
Jonathan
Rachel.
Estrella, Swan on hey. Just making sure.
You guys are done because you just knocked on the door.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
I just finished my cigarette.
Yep, I just want to make sure you're okay. Someone called saying strapped to a couch, no being poured on you, whatever. I get
Oh,
it.
wait, hold on,
Entertainment
no, wait,
purposes.
so can you tell me exactly what they had reported? I'm
Yep,
sorry.
that you were strapped. Someone was strapped to a couch and milk was getting poured on them. Does that sound right?
No, I wasn't strapped to a couch.
Okay. All right then. So.
No, like somebody came behind me and they were pulling a prank and they put like a gallon of milk on me.
So you're all set, right? You don't.
Yeah. See, it's still wet and everything.
No criminal complaints, right? You're good to go.
Yeah. No.
Then I'm good with you.
Yeah. If there was something that would go wrong, I would just.
You always know.
I would look in the camera and I'd say, call them.
Okay. Very good. Okay. All right. If you're saying that, then
They're really good guys.
Okay. Cool.
They're really trying to.
All set. I don't want to make it any bigger than what it needs to be. I just want to make sure that you're all set.
You should really think about
on.
actually working with them and maybe making an appearance or something. So that'd be so funny.
yeah. We'll see.
You're pretty police officer. I don't mean that any type of way.
All right. So I just wanted to make sure there's no criminal complaint here. You're all set.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
But if there is,
yep.
You'll hear about it. Just knowing that you.
Okay. Very good. Okay then. I'm good with it. Alrighty. Enjoy yourself.
What was your name?
Have fun. Yep. Estrella. Okay. Jonathan Estrella. Okay. So. Okay. No problem. Alrighty. All right. Yep. Take care. Same. All right.
Since the state of the fish tank, Ari has been on the couch looking extremely depressed. So Chip, whose real name is Jameson, grabs him and brings him up into confessional to try and see what's going on in his mind and soothe his fears.
You seem kind of worried, about what we just told you. How do you feel about, what might happen?
I actually didn't think that was what we were coming here to talk about. I thought we were here to talk about something else, but, well, you put me in a box and you're not going to tell me how the box is moving.
But, I've worked here for a while. Are you just mostly worried about the box?
So, people are naturally afraid of the unknown. I'm not afraid of being in a box. What makes it scary is that the box is going to be moved, but we're not going to know how it's being moved. It can be moved by sea, it can be moved by air. We were told it won't be an RV, so that makes me think it won't be moved by land, but we don't know how it's going to move. That's scary.
Well, we've done it a bunch of times before. We made pretty good boxes. We got it pretty solid by now, and we should be able to move it pretty good. I just wouldn't worry about it. Does that help you calm down? I'm
not freaking out.
Yeah. But it might take a couple of days. Are you ready? For our boxes are good, but I just want to.
I think I might be in the box for a couple of days.
Maybe. We gotta get it sorted out.
Yeah, now I'm worried. We're gonna go to the bathroom in front of each other. It's going to be a long cell challenge.
We're still working on it. But the box itself, I can promise you the box itself is pretty good.
Aria, they come by land. They come by sea. You must be moved because of corporate greed. Stay strong, groovy king.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just basically trying to keep the show running, and you'll be more than comfortable during this transition period. All right, yeah.
I thought I was being called up to talk about my feelings watching Ricky get flirted with.
Fake chip.
Flirted with by Letty and Ellie from the cuck chair.
And as the show continues after the grave news, we're about to do a challenge. But first, a little improv from Jason Goldstriker.
We're cuddles.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My boy got that rib cage busting.
You said it all right.
He got that whole cage busting. Like that Mardi Gras going on in that shirt. Rib cage busting out a hole like a hot pepper.
You can set it all over there with mince.
It's like a jalapeno popper the way that rib cage busting out that boy's shirt. God damn! That boy gonna get all the beads in Mardi Gras with that rib cage busting out.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it done.
Making me hungry for some barbecue looking at that rib cage that boy got busting out. Now that's not. Stop.
Who's that?
Guys, it is challenge time once again in the fish tank. We all come together and we put our souls and spirits into competition in exchange for fish bucks, our own currency.
We minted it, exchanging it to US dollars. That's your problem. Getting paid? That's your problem.
We can give you the fish bucks. You turning them into money is up to you.
I can say that I'm paying you infinity dollars. Doesn't mean anything. Now.
Then Ricky gives out a bunch of gifts he had brought with him.
School diploma.
Whoa! This is so cool! Thank you!
Mac and cheese.
We got the SpongeBob mac and cheese.
Outstanding.
Show that SpongeBob mac and cheese to
Show
the
it to
camera.
the camera. You get to combine your two favorite things, a child cartoon and a cheesy snack.
I heard you. I seen your stuff.
Ari, is there a lighter over there?
So I got you.
I don't know.
We gotta use the stove, man.
Spread.
Some hazelnut spread for Dorange.
Okay, so have you actually seen my stuff?
What?
Have you actually seen my stuff? Have you
Yeah, I've seen your stuff.
So swear.
On some random campsites. I jerk
Thank
off.
you! Hazelnut!
I jerk off every night to you.
Which leads us to the announcement of our next challenge. A fan favorite returning from season 1, the Disability Challenge.
This challenge is the Disability Challenge.
Boy.
Okay? How this challenge works, you will each be given a disability. The person who acts out their disability the best will be winning. How much do we want to give away?
I'm thinking. Were you thinking 30 fish bucks?
That's the exact number I was thinking. Actually, I was thinking 29.
Are you wearing a yarmulke? Ari, what's $3,000 in your mind?
Well, that's more than I had stolen from me, so that's good. It's enough money to, I don't know, honestly, I just save it and gradually over the course or so spend it on a bunch of little things. I mean, I wouldn't make one big purchase, but if I did, I suppose it's a third of what I need to buy a car.
You know what you could spend it on?
What?
You know the guy that ran over the people at was it Charleston?
Charleston.
Dodge Charger.
Yes.
Like reverse those people.
He probably knew. You get a down payment on a Dodge Charger.
You could put a down payment on a billboard with that guy's picture and the word hero.
God.
And then at the bottom you could put Aria and then your last name. Yeah. Aria parentheses Groiper, your last name.
You probably would too.
That's a $3,000 billboard. 3,000.
I don't think I would want to do that.
Why?
Because I don't think that man was a hero. I think he was a murderer.
I think he's the shit. I think he's a goddamn hero. It's a cigarette, Ari. It's not gonna hurt you. A hero. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
I'm gonna train you to kill for the white race, Aria. I'm just kidding. Okay. 30 fish bucks is what we're going with here for this challenge. This iconic, legendary Fish Tank Classic challenge that never fails to delight. The Disability Challenge.
Freddy, you are deaf.
You're my favorite shoe I've ever worn.
I heard you the first.
You want dumb.
Deaf that?
Okay. You are retarded.
You're fully retarded, Aria.
Blind?
You are blind.
So let's act.
Daniel,
Yes.
you are schizophrenic.
Yes.
Put on these weighted vests and get fat.
Shit.
Jerry,
Yo,
you're f***ed up.
What do you mean by that? Like car crash?
Yeah, bad accident, you're f***ed up.
Alright.
To be a nurse than I originally thought. I feel like I should just start making TikToks at this point.
We know what you did, Daniel. We know what you did.
Great. That was.
Stop it! You're gonna come! Stop it!
With Ricky crawling around in the background.
No! Wait, kill me! Anyone kill me?
Nurse TikToks?
You know what this means. Yes, you do. You're in my head, so you know what this means.
For the next 60 seconds, you have to hype up Donald Trump.
Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump!
Or I could impose a Nurse Ratched type of authoritarian regime.
The CEO of Sticker Mule comes upstairs to talk to Freddy, but first needs to get his signed Donald Trump hat back from Daniel.
Hey Daniel, that hat is signed by the President of the United States. You gotta give it back.
I need the hat back. Thank you. I need this hat.
Sticker Mule, the company, has been beefing with Freddy since the beginning of the show via love letters and mean TTS messages. They run a bit where the CEO of Sticker Mule comes in, apologizes to Freddy, saying that he found out which member of his team has been doing it, and then they fire him live on Fishtank.
Yeah, yeah, like I didn't know you were involved in the fish tank thing. I don't know who put you on that, but you know, the team's really upset. Everybody likes Freddy. They like Freddy's music. They didn't know you were sending them those letters. Like apparently you did the yeah, like they did. I mean, but apparently you were sending letters or something to them. I don't know if you used your own credit card or.
I said if you sent me, if you sent me one more of those things, I was gonna f the signs because I thought you really wanted me to, so I was gonna f up even more.
You wanna?
And it made me want to trash the.
Dude, I helped design those signs. That was a big problem.
All right, but dude, I told you not to send it to me anymore, and you kept sending it to me, and I said send me one more.
You just had to read them, Freddy.
I didn't read any of them because because you kept sending to me. It was extremely abusive, dude. It was f***ed up. And it was like because I'm thinking I usually get love letters that are nice.
Listen, John, Michael, listen. I wanted to give you a chance to talk to Freddy. I thought maybe you apologize, but you know that was your chance, and you kind of blew. I gotta let you go, dude. So we're gonna pay you out for the rest of this week. We're gonna pay. Dude, listen, just let me finish. We're gonna pay you out for the rest of this week. I can't. We're gonna pay you out for the rest of this week, and you know I wish you the best.
Dude, what the am I supposed to do now, dude?
I mean,
mortgage.
I would tell you.
Don't send malicious notes. You wanted me to break those things. You did because I told you if you keep sending it to me, I'm going to break them because.
Let me just talk.
How am I gonna have this conversation? How am I gonna say this? How am I gonna look her in the eyes and tell her?
It's a tough conversation. A lot of people haven't listened. I would say go talk to your wife right now. Let her know what happened. She probably has some good thoughts. I don't think me and Freddy can really help you. So
yeah, maybe
John, I gotta let you go.
After this, the crippled challenge kind of dies because it was going on for a long time. I think they're probably still dealing with things downstairs and just needed something to keep them occupied for a while. Ari had his fish buck stolen once again, this time by Daniel. So following through on the ultimatum that he gave to Freddy, he tries to wrestle him outside.
I need my help. Come on, man. You just make it hard on everyone. Come on. You're not getting me out of here. You're not. I actually am. You're not. You're like, come on. Come on. You're not getting me out. You're not getting me out. Yeah, you're not. No, you're not. You're not getting me out. No, you're not. Yes, you slipping. Ew.
You know what? I should take my socks off. You could one-hand the socks already. That's what I would do. Yeah. It's a good-looking sock.
Oh, yeah, so right now the ballroom is trying to get the
This will be our first forced elimination by a contestant in the history of fish. This is amazing.
If I let go, will you tell me later?
Well, it's not your money. It was mine.
Will you tell me later?
It's not a mail.
Don't make that deal, Ari. He's not going to adhere to that. He's going to make a deal, and the next day he's going to renege on the deal. I know. He's going to be bombing Gazans.
The problem is I know Freddy's waiting to push me out the door.
No, I'm not.
He's not. Push you out the door, he's going to push me out the door.
You're a big guy, though.
Not that deep.
Maybe don't even think that buddy. Hey, Drench, can you close and lock the door?
Drench is too fat to do that.
Too much effort.
What's happening?
So Ari is now spurging about losing his money once again. So then Jason Goldstriker comes back up and introduces a new currency system just for him.
Ari, good news. We're reimbursing you for the money that's been stolen. These are a new innovation here at Fishtank. Hot off the presses. All right, this is a new program we're doing. These can't be stolen. These are on the blockchain. They're tied to your name. These are called magic bucks. I'm going to start you off with 1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5 magic bucks. Now the rest of these magic bucks is going in my personal vault. All right? Yo. These are going in my personal vault. Magic bucks are going to be awarded later on for superior performance, for stellar performance. Only the best contestants are going to get magic bucks.
What? What is that?
We got a whole lot more magic bucks to look forward to, guys, so cheer up.
Thank you.
It's not all bad.
Thank you.
Wait, Gold Striker, you said you wanted some.
They restart the disability challenge, giving everyone new disabilities. It had been over 2 hours since they initially started it, for reference. But again, they've been in the same challenge for over 2 hours now, so they tend to break character pretty quickly. Ellie, who is the fatty, is doing a mukbang, which was pretty impressive. Freddy, now trying to seize the opportunity to push RA out, pounces on it and almost eliminates the retard.
I know you would do that. I know you would do that.
Oh shit! What's in this?
Yeah, no, I'm done with the challenge.
Holy fuck.
REA doesn't really want to participate because he got being blind, and he knows if he does, Freddy's just going to try and push him out again. So he runs upstairs. Jason Goldstriker kind of tries to get his head back in the game.
That scene back one more time.
What scene?
Freddy trying to push you out of the door.
No.
We really need to get it with you being blind, though.
No.
Please?
No.
Why?
Because I'm going to get eliminated.
He's not going to do it for real. He's just going to pretend.
I'm not stupid. I mean, okay, fine. I'm a very gullible person. You know I'm a very gullible person.
Can we just run it back?
There's only so many times he can betray my trust before I begin to realize I can't trust him. So no, I'm not doing it.
I will tell him not to push you out for real. We just want to get it for the edit. With you being blind and fighting back while blind, because it would look cool. Please?
No. No.
How come?
Because I don't trust you. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, you can trust me.
No.
Guys, you can't trust me, okay? Probably a thief, okay? He doesn't want people to know that he's a thief.
But people already know. He's done it in front of people.
Yeah, but you don't want to be saying that out loud, because then it's like he has to acknowledge the fact that he's probably a thief.
Well, why can't he acknowledge that? I acknowledge the bad things about myself all the time.
Being a thief is pretty bad. You don't really want to acknowledge that. It's not super complicated. He just doesn't want people to call him out for being a thief.
But if he didn't want people to call him out for being a thief, he could have not stolen things in front of everyone.
No, it's probably impossible for someone like that to not steal. Anyway, let's go let him push you out the door.
No, come on.
He's gonna push you out the door.
Not putting on the blindfold.
He then gives Freddy a secret mission. If he could get REA to leave by pushing him out, he'll give him 5 fish bucks. REA re-blindfolds himself, now putting him in play in the game. In Confessional, there's a strategy talk going on between Daniel, Freddy, and Letty, until the Fredster gets this prompt from TTS.
But then...
Freddy, he's back in the blindfold on a skateboard. Take him out.
I can't breathe!
Friend.
I can't breathe!
How could you do this to your friend, Freddy? Alright, we probably should not be wrestling on the stairs.
You know, they were mad at me because I wasn't making content. I started making content for them and this happens. What do they want?
The betrayal. Betrayal, Freddy. We probably gotta stop the door too. So we're just gonna close this chapter
Is now a bad
of
time
door
to stay on
games.
their own vibe.
It was fun.
After being defeated in his second attempt to eliminate Ari, he's now back in confessional, explaining one of the biggest reasons he wants to eliminate him so badly is that Ari is an alt-right racist, part of the Proud Boys, not realizing what show he's currently on and what fan base they have. Ari, who's now fed up with Freddy, rings the beef bell on him. They do the abusing women challenge. Ari kills the bit though because he's not going to be aggressive at all.
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in
The
things.
being a woman challenge is not as exciting as I thought it would be.
I'm not a real doctor.
Boys Mason and no.
So then they restart with a new challenge, which is body shots, just trading body shots back and forth until one person gives up. And once again, Ari is not aggressive, and I think he gives up after 3, maybe 4.
You gotta push your hands behind your back.
Freddy, put those behind your back.
Did you tap out?
No.
Okay, hands behind your back.
Okay, I'm tapping out.
Go to the donkey league.
You okay, Aria?
No.
So Ari is now in the doghouse, and we also get the conclusion of our challenge.
Alright, it's all gonna get stolen over and over. It doesn't matter if I fish bucks. I'll give them away. I'll to everyone right now. Who wants fish bucks?
Amazing stuff, gang.
Fish bucks.
What a kick-ass
Who wants
cast.
fish bucks?
What a great show.
Why keep them? Someone just steal them again.
Everybody's making so much money that I can hardly keep track.
Here you go, Daniel. Here are the fish bucks. Here you go, Daniel.
We're giving it away right now, like we never have. The money's flowing. Everybody's going to walk away a winner from this house.
Freddy's gonna walk away a winner, and no one else is going to get anything. That's my prediction.
Huge wins all around for all of our contestants here. By far, the winner of Disability Challenge. And I'm just sad the guy's a freeloader and he's not eligible for the grand prize. But Jerry, you done did it, man. Now that was exciting. I know what everybody else is thinking. What's the deal with these magic bucks? When's he gonna whip up bucks and we get the real prize flowing, huh? When are we gonna get the magic bucks involved? Runner up. How many magic bucks it would be fair for Aria to get? 3, 4?
3, 4.
No.
Let's do 5.
5.
Aria, 5. Count them. 1,
So now,
2.
so now don't complain about your fish bucks being stolen.
3, 4, 5 magic bucks, Aria.
Okay.
Awesome sauce. I love this guy. He's doing great. But you guys are all winners. Thank you for making this disability challenge one to remember. Round of applause, everybody, for yourself. Come on. Bring it together.
The fish are told to clean up the house as it's a complete disaster. And then Jet makes an announcement over the loudspeaker saying this.
All contestants need to start gathering their items. You will not be leaving anytime instantly, but when you get the signal, we will be leaving at a moment's notice.
Can we get an ETA?
ETA?
Start thinking about that tonight. You do not have to be fully packed tonight, but start getting your shit together. No rush.
Meaning the stream could go down at any minute, and I might be sitting around at my computer constantly refreshing Fishtank.live to see if I have more work to do. Dorench has been crying in her room. Camera people get sent in multiple times to check in on her, but she doesn't really seem to be giving a real answer. So that emotional storyline is unresolved for now. And from here, the fish are in chill mode. The last real big story point is this feud between Ari and Freddy. To recap, Ari is retarded. He has little to no social skills. We all get that. But because of that, he has no idea how he comes off to other people. I'm not gonna lie, in this beef, I do kind of side with Freddy, even though he is like a POS and has been like stealing from him and messing with him constantly. At the same time, all the things that Ari is accusing Freddy of doing, he has also done to him. And not all of them have been reactionary. Like this whole thing started with Ari stealing Freddy's fish bucks because Ari wanted to do something entertaining. And then even today, messing with Dan, trying to throw him out. He was trying to do something entertaining. That prompted Freddy to do the same thing to him, but actually have conviction when he's doing it. And then he's been playing the victim all night, saying things to the audience like, I thought you guys wanted me to make content, then I make content and this is what I get? Yeah, more content. Like, what are you talking about? He has a very skewed view of his own self-morality. It's like, for him, the ends do justify the means, but that logic doesn't apply to everybody else in his life. He basically gives himself a moral carte blanche, while Freddy, who does the same actions, his intent is malicious because it doesn't serve Ari. Anyway, so that's a recap of their whole beef today up until this point, which leads to this final big moment of the beef where Ari, who is chained up in the doghouse, is talking with some of the other fish. So Freddy says, hey, that's my dog, bruh. You can't talk to my dog.
No one talk to my dog. You understand? It's my dog. Don't talk to him. Whatever he says, ignore him, please.
You got it.
That's my dog, and I appreciate if you do not talk to this dog. And if you keep talking, I will duct tape you.
Okay, I quit then. When you want to kick me off the show, that's fine.
Then walk down the stairs. Then walk down the stairs and leave.
Take it from the night.
Well, no, walk down the stairs and leave. Get the out of here, or else I will duct tape your mouth and you will not be able to talk the rest of the night. And I will keep. Do it. Do it. You don't want to be here with me now. You want to deal with me for another 42 days? Do it.
Look at me. I have fun.
Can we get hammered tonight, please?
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get real drunk tonight with my dog.
I was willing to do this.
No, go down the stairs and go.
Party time.
I was willing to do this until he said I can't talk to people.
Freddy, the
Eventually, Derange manages to settle his nerves a bit. He sits back down in the doghouse, and now he's just sitting on the ground, crying, not fully comprehending the social situation he put himself in. After things cool down for a bit, Freddy and Ari are getting into it once again. Freddy ends up pouring his beer on Ari, and then Freddy takes off his dog collar, says I'm done, and runs upstairs to pack.
How many crimes has your family gotten you out of, Freddy? Oh.
Whoa!
Freddy, there's more important things right now.
How about that?
Freddy, you gotta help Ricky.
Go back in the chain.
No, I'm done.
Go back in the chain.
I'm done.
Go back in the chain. Go back in the chain.
No, I'm done.
No, what? Go back in the chain.
Get away from me. Assault.
Go back in the chain.
Guys, get down here!
Go back in the chain.
No.
Okay. You done with what? You done with what?
I am gonna go back.
Go back. Go back.
Are you leaving? No, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty dumb idea.
Are you telling me that I have to get back in the doghouse or I'm kicked off the show?
More or less, yeah.
Can I finish packing first?
What are you worried about?
Right now, I'm not worried about anything.
Yeah, you are. What are you actually worried about? Why? You've had a bad day, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
Daniel took my fish bucks. I freaked out. I made the mistake of, I used my brain to figure out that there is a way to get contestants eliminated, and I spread this to the other contestants. And
you opened Pandora's box.
Yeah. Daniel took my fish bucks. I asked him where they were, and he wouldn't answer because he was in character. I don't think taking my fish bucks was a necessary part of his character, but it's something he did. And I freaked out over it, and I pushed him towards the door, thinking hopefully he would tell me where it was before it got to the point. But it didn't. I didn't push him out the door. I don't know. I can't say for sure whether it was a lack of will, I think it was a lack of will. Yeah, I just really didn't want to actually push him out the door. Freddy, I would, but I'm nowhere near strong enough to. And of course, Freddy is strong enough to push me out the door, and he got very close, and he actually choked me a bit. I did get a letter of encouragement from my friend, but I also got some instructions from my friend.
What were those?
To start calling Fred Antifa Fred repeatedly, over and over, non-stop.
Do you think Freddy's the most powerful in the house? Do you think he's like the man of the house right now?
I think that in the so the friend, I explained before the heel face dynamic. He's the heel, Drench is the face. I think what the fans want is them to be the final two and then Drench to win.
Well, all I know is that I counted candy very precisely, and whatever was the lowest number left. And if it was about some big grand story,
I love you, Sticker Mule. You're a furry though.
if it was about some big grand story, Angelina would still be here. There's no heel, there's no face. There's people who win and people who lose. But the same way we were gentle with Freddy when he was freaking out and left his chain over and over. Rules are rules and challenges are challenges. Everyone's gonna have a bad day. Today's yours, but I would just calm down.
Okay.
You have every trouble you faced since you got here is something you caused.
I believe that.
Alright, you got it.
Careful. I'm gonna break. I don't want to break it. I mean, this is not for me. This is not my.
Wait, we're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna sketch the scooter. I'm gonna sketch the scooter. You gotta turn around so I can ride on the back of it. Well, you have to go like one of the skateboards.